Hello, I'm Andy, and a star is born on the 10th of November, and that's you, the star, listening to me. What an ambitious star this is! An ambition in the way of wanting to be well known, to project your ideas, to be a born leader of some kind or another, whether on the sports field, whether in the office, whether in business, whether anywhere. You'll want to travel the globe as well to learn industries which are cross nations because you will see things on a very grand scale. You have a mighty Jupiter with you, and that Jupiter will want to do many types of businesses as well. You have a wonderful Uranus, which means you're connected to the industries of and information and technology that will be naturally done for you. So there's so many ways of your inventiveness. And of course, the Mercury that you have makes you a very wonderful business person. With all these wonderful things, you have to try to control the ego inside you. It's the ego that produces problems because it lowers your tolerance for people, it lowers your teamwork for people. And many of your other good aspects then are not clearly seen. People remember people usually because of their negative traits more than the positive traits. You can be very moody. You can be very changeable. And more than that, you can be a person who seldom is on the same wavelength as other people, even family members. It's not your fault. It's a horoscope that's made you very special. And you'll believe in yourself so much. And why shouldn't you? You'll believe in yourself so much that you will look stubborn and you will look dominating. So try to soften all this by using words which are soft, a tone of voice which is soft, a body language which is soft. That's the way you win friends. And you don't show that power you have unnecessarily. You'll be a great person with writing skills and speaking skills. You can negotiate wonderfully well for yourself and for others, which means you could be a wonderful lawyer and also a wonderful politician because of the way you will say things and sway people. And more than that, you will be an educated person. Education is not about colleges and universities. There's a hands-on education as well. And whatever is hands-on, you will become a marvelous person and do something special with that. You have a Venus, which makes you a bit not very compatible with savings. So learn how to save your money because this Venus in you makes you want to spend money unnecessarily over glamorous things and glamorous people because you get infatuated with glamorous things and glamorous people very easily. Infatuation is short term interest. That's what it means. And after a while, you'll find that you have connected to the thing or the people for the wrong reasons. Well, everybody is human, I say. You have many talents. You could be a doctor, you could be a lawyer, and you could be easily a person to be leading. But I like the leading part in you, the person who comes up with unique ideas, a promoter of yourself and a promoter for people's industries as well. That's the part I like, which will be activated. So, going into the business of events for yourself or for people is going to be a very paying gift for you. The land can be a very good source for income. So, the real estate business I would definitely promote for you. Information technology areas, you are a natural candidate for that. So, learn more and more. Create the apps, and you'll make that specialness making you very famous. And again, you have a business brain, but you also have an emotional brain. It's a balance right now, but it can go to extremes. So you could be an extremist towards the money part, business and investments, but remember not to forget the people who are emotionally attached to you in your life. Or you could become too emotional and plan it that way too much. And remember that you need a good living as well. So that means you have to make money as well. So everything is two platforms. And I will see that your life, born on the 10th of November, has a platform which is very changeable, which means you have short cycles. Short cycles means that you are very much accrued to trends. You understand trends, TRENDS, and you're very much in touch with that. So the fashion industry, the food industry is also something you might want to think of. One of the troubles could be that you attempt to do too many things at the same time because that ego in you will do that. So have a timetable. Give everything you start some time to take off before you start something new. Your popularity is always something very important for you. So be careful the people you mix with. That's very important. If anything of a secretive kind, avoid these people. If they have secretly planned something of a business or they have secretly planned something, just stay away because the word secretly belongs to a planet in your horoscope which is not good. So remember that. I'm going to talk to you about some ages in your life. Well, right now, all I know is 10th of November. I don't know your full date of birth. I don't know your time of birth. And I've not seen your palms. These are the three crucial things for me to see: the time of birth, the date of birth, and reading your palms, because the palms belong to your soul. All these lines changing on the palms, new signs appearing. Who do you think is doing all that? It's your soul doing that for you, mapping out your future all the time. So the palm is a very powerful area in you. I'll talk to you one day when you see me for a 90-minute session. In the meantime, I'm going to give you some positive ages. These positive ages can be called the positive milestones in your life. And they will be the ages of 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63, 72, 81, or even 90 years old is going to be something very important that you will do to make a name for yourself or do something to create happiness for yourself as well. I'm going to give you a set of negative ages. Some call it the negative milestones in your life. And they would be the ages of 6, 15, 24, 33, 42, 51, 60, 69, 78, or even 80, 78, or even 87, or could it be also 96 years old? During any of these ages, as you approach them, things will start falling apart. And as you enter them, there will be bad luck in a very big way. Everything is called a cycle. You have positive cycles, you have negative cycles. They are continuously moving in our life as long as we are alive. And I will show you in these next 9 years how the pattern is. When we can cure our next 9 years, we can cure the following ages after the next 9 years. If we cannot cure the next 9 years, this ongoing problem, the bad habits, the bad luck, all that will keep following. So this next 9 year cycle I do for you is very, very important for that. So there are many cycles I will talk to you. I want to speak to you about your health. We must remember that all I know is that 10th of November right now, that's what I'm talking about. I have not no other information, but still allergies are going to be a problem for you. Your immunity levels are low. So you need to take vitamins, vitamin B and vitamin C, because your allergies are going to be a lifelong problem. Sinusitis, allergy to your skin, to your eyes, and also the food that you eat. Some of that will trouble you a great deal, making your bowels very irritable. I can tell you a lot more about health, but I prefer that you see me one day for a 90-minute session. Yes, it will cost you only USD $50. And in these 90 minutes, I'll give you a lot of information so that you prepare for the next 9 years and get that perfectly under your control. How? Because I will make you aware of that. Remember, this is a very powerful horoscope given to you, the 10th of November. If you don't handle it properly, that name and that fame can all be turning to something very bad. There are always two sides of life, the good side and the bad side. So you have to be careful with these energies given to you. It could easily be used for the bad side. So I will get everything right for you for your next 90, for your next 9 years. That's what I will do. So here's my email again. Send me this email. Where is it? Here it is. Send me this email and just send me an email. Ask me the questions you want, and we'll get on with it. And it will prepare you so much more. For example, how to reach the soul, how to reach that fiery nature we call the soul, the powerful thing given to us. Everybody receives one as a guide into our life. And if we know how to deal with the soul, we become specially famous and very lucky. If we do not know how to deal with the soul, then the opposite can take place. So, the soul, the third eye, and the aura. I will show you how to open these. Normally, we get it very late in our lives, in our 50s or 60s or 70s of ages. But when you see me at any age, even if a teenager came to consult me, I'll be able to show that teenager at what age and how quickly he can get all these three areas, the magic I call it, the soul, the third eye, and the aura to wake up. And that's what makes people very, very special. So there's so much going to be going on. And all you need to do is to send me this email, and we'll get the momentum of starting all that and make you a person who is be ultra, ultra, ultra special. That's how we do it. In the meantime, I wish you a good life. And remember, you are a special person reaching for the stars. And yes, there are ups and yes, there are downs. And I'll show you the ups and downs for your next 9 years at least. Until we meet, thank you and goodbye.